Hello everyone. In the previous section we have completed introduction to arrays. Today we are going to start with the types of arrays. In C programming language, arrays are classified into how many types? Two types. They are as follows. First one is the single dimensional array. Second one multi-dimensional array. Single dimensional array we need to call it as a one dimensional array. First we can see what is a single dimensional array. Single dimensional array. In C programming language, single dimensional array are used to store a list of values of a same type. Means what is array? We are going to be storing the same type of data by using single variable. That is called array. In single dimensional array, in C programming language, single dimensional arrays are used to store a list of values. Means list of values we are going to be storing with the same data type. Means whatever data type we are going to be using, it should be similar to all the list of items. In other words, single dimensional array are used to store rows of values. Means here we are going to be storing the rows of values. In single dimensional array, data is stored in linear form. Means sequential order we are going to be storing. Single dimensional array also called one dimensional array, or we need to call it as a linear array, or 1D arrays also we need to call. Means in this way we are going to be calling the single dimensional array. Next, declaration of a single dimensional array. Whenever we are going to be declaring the single dimensional array, how to declare? We use the following general syntax for declaring single dimensional array. Means here we need to follow the some syntax. What is the syntax we need to follow? First, we need to declare the data type, then give the array name, then here we are going to be using the square brackets. In that we are going to be specifying the size and terminate with the semicolon. This is the declaration of the single dimensional array. Whenever we are going to be declaring the single dimensional array, only one subscripted value we are going to be using. Means size we are going to be representing only single value. We use the following general syntax for declaring a single dimensional array. First to declare, first to use the data type, then use the array name, then we are going to be specifying the size, then terminate with the semicolon. This is the way of to declaring the single dimensional array. Next, we can see the example how to declare the single dimensional array. First we are going to be declaring the what is the syntax. First we have to declare the data type. After that we are going to be giving the array name, then we are going to be specifying the size. In the below, here we have a int. What is a int? Int is a data type. Then we are going to be using the roll number. What is the roll number? This is the array name. Next, size we are going to be representing. Means here we are going to be giving the 60. Means it should be occupy the how many list of items we are going to be storing? 60 items. This 60 values we are going to be storing where in the roll number only. By using which data type? Same data type, integer only we are going to be using. That is single dimensional array. The above declaration of single dimensional arrays reserves 60 continuous memory locations of 2 bytes. Means 60 memory locations. Means each and every value will be occupy the how many bytes? 2 bytes with the same name. Which name we are going to be using? Array name. What is the array name we have given? Roll number. And tells the compiler to how to only integer values into the memory location. Means here we are going to be intimating to the compiler we are going to be using the roll number. We are going to be using the roll number and we are going to be storing the 60 values with the same type. This is the declaration of the single dimensional array. Next one, initialization of the single dimensional array. Means after declaring the array we need to add the values. How to add the values? We use the following general syntax for declaring and initializing single dimensional array size and initial values. Means here we are going to be using the below syntax. How to declare? First use the data type, then array name, size we are going to be representing. Then we need to initialize. How to initialize? By using assignment operator we are going to be using. Then open the curly brace. Within that we are going to be storing the value 1 to up to value n. Means how many values we are going to be storing, that many number of values we can store within the curly braces. Each and every value will be separated by the comma. And also we have to terminate with the semicolon. This is the initialization and declaration we can perform only in single statement. Next example. we can see. Already we have seen the how to declare. Here we are going to be using the initialization along with the declaration also. This one is the integer data type, marks is the array name, then we are going to be specifying the size will be 6, means list of values we are going to be storing how many? 6 subjects. Next, by using assignment operator within the curly braces, we are going to be adding the values. See here, 89, 90, 76, 78, 98, 86. This is the order of the values we are going to be storing in single dimensional array. In the above declaration, single dimensional array reserves 60 continuous memory locations, 2 bytes each with name marks. Means here we are going to be using the marks is the array name, and we are going to be storing the 6 values initialized with the 89, 90, 76, 78, 98, 86 in the memory locations. Each and every value will be occupied in how many bytes? 2 bytes. That's it. We can also use the following general syntax to initialize a single dimensional array without specifying the size and values. Means whenever we are going to be declaration part, subscripted value part means within the square brackets, without specifying the size also we can declare, and after that we can give the values also. This is the syntax. Below we have it. Data type, array name. Here in the size part, here we are going to be giving the empty. Then use the assignment operator. Then within the curly braces we are going to be giving the values. The array must be initialized if it is created without specifying the size. Any size we are going to be specifying. Means here we are going to be adding the values. This is the example. In the below example, here we are going to be, we are not going to be specifying any size, and by using assignment operator within the curly braces we are going to be adding the values. In the above example declaration, the size of the array marks is 6 and size of the array student is 16, because in case of declaration character array, compiler stores the extra characters called null, or at the end means can be store the null value. Next we are going to be accessing the values. How to first we are going to be declaring and initializing the values, then we need to retrieve the value. For that we need to follow which rule? Accessing elements of a single dimensional array. How to access the values? Above we have declared the initialize some values. We need to retrieve that. How to retrieve? In C programming language, to access the elements of a single dimensional array, we use array name followed by the index value of the element. Means by using index value of the element we are going to be accessing. Here is the index values must be enclosed in the square brackets. Means whenever we are going to be declaring the indexing numbers, we need to use the which symbol? Square brackets we are going to be using. Index value of the element in an array is the reference number given to each element. Means here we are going to be giving the some reference number to each element at the time of memory allocation. Means at what time we are going to be giving at memory location. The indexing value of the single dimensional array is start with 0. Means it should be started where onwards? 0 onwards for the first element, and incremented by the 1 of for each element. Means it should be incremented each and every element, and index value will be stored. Array is also called subscripted and indices. Means whatever size indexing numbers we are going to be using, that is called it as a subscripted values. Here we are going to be using only single subscripted. We use the following general syntax to access the element. Suppose marks 2 means it marks in the square brackets we are going to be using the 2 means here we are going to be accessing the which element? Third position element we are going to be accessing. In the next class we can see the multi-dimensional array, how to declare, how to access and how to initialize also we can see later on. Thank you, one and all.